our channel, Gift Varsity TV. Here is your host, Gift Pozekana. I have a guest today, this beautiful lady next to me. Hello.
Hi.
Can you introduce yourself?
All right, my name is Lee. I am Lerato. Wahamunahing I am Khusana Yabakwena. When I suggest so much for some bunny. I mean,
All right, all right. Yeah, so tell us, what are you studying?
um, I'm a student here at Wits. I'm doing film and TV. Screw, screw.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, all right. Tell us now about your background. Where are you from?
I'm from the Val. Here it's 40 km away from Johannesburg. Yeah, that's my hometown.
Oh, you're from VAR. All right. So the name of your high school that you studied?
All right. I went to I first went to Sizanani, grade 8 and 9, and then I then moved to Mohala Ditwe Secondary School, and that's where I did my grade 10, 11, and 12. Yeah, it's in the Zone 10 Extension 3. Yep.
Okay. So you you chose to study film and TV here at Wits, ne? Why?
I didn't choose to study film and TV. I think that's a funny thing. I wanted to do performing arts. I wanted to do drama. I wanted to be in front of the camera, right? So when I applied in my grade 12, when I was doing grade 12, I didn't apply for me, right? Because I was not technologically advanced. So my brother applied for me, right, for the course. So he then applied for film and TV. He thought it was performing arts. He applied for behind the scene, but I wanted to do in front of the camera. So when I got to Words, I'm like, that's I'm in the wrong class. What's happening? And the lecture's like, no, you're actually in front of behind the scene. You're not doing in front. So that's how I found myself doing film and TV. Yeah.
So okay, film and TV is like the directors and the crew. Okay, yeah. All right, those people who are making a TV, but you can't see them, guys. Okay. Yeah. You doing which year now?
I'm officially doing a third year.
Oh, okay. How is it to study filming and TV here at Wits?
All right. It's quite good, but at the same time, especially with me, because I also feel like this is not what I have always wanted to do. It's great, I won't lie, but when we're having conversations with my fellow like classmates and all, I can feel that these people have bigger dreams. Like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? But you also like get to learn a lot of things, especially with like visual storytelling, with your editings, the kind of softwares to use, your measures. Do you want to be a producer? Do you want to be a director? Do you want to be an editor? Do you want to work with camera? Like you get to explore yourself, and like you actually find yourself in the process. Okay, this is what I want to do with this. But we get to learn like a lot of things, and that's what people also don't know is that film and TV is broad, so you can actually be doing it and do a lot of things like depending on your craft. But obviously your CV can also like be talking for yourself, like, okay, you studied at grades, that's not enough. Do you perfect your craft? What have you worked on? What do you know? We need to see like your work, if it's good enough.
All right, all right. So okay, okay. Now someone is watching us. Yeah, they're interested to create movies.
Yes.
These Netflix movies that you are watching, guys. There are people behind the scenes who are creating those movies. Man. So tell us now. Hopefully, there is a grade 12 learner watching us now, or grade 11. Also, maybe a student who is in varsity already, and they'll be like, "No, man, I want to go to media. I want to go to film and TV." What are the requirements of studying that course here at Wits?
All right. The grade 12s, like I feel, all right, let me not get out of context. When you want to apply for film and TV, you need to check, obviously have the prospectus first. Like when you apply for varsity, right? You need to be checking the requirements that are needed for a certain kind of like field of study. So with film and TV, for you to, well, like for the university to be able to take you in, you need to have, I think, 35 APS score. APS. You need to have 35, and then you don't just, with our field it's quite different. You don't just apply and you have a higher APS and that's how you get in. You need to submit a portfolio. A portfolio requires consists of, you need to submit your CV on it, your storytelling techniques, I think, and you also need to submit the photography. You know, they, like, there's a portfolio that tells you what you need to submit. So for them to actually take you into this course, this field, you need to be able to submit a portfolio and
Okay. Or you don't need only the AP score, you also need the portfolio. Okay. All right. Guys, you heard that if you are good at telling stories and you think that one day you can create movies and you can be a director of a certain program, I think this is good for you. You know, media is kind of growing, is a growing industry nowadays. They produce films each and every week. You can go to Netflix and stuff. So, yeah, this is the kind of job that they do. Like, can you please elaborate to us now which other career fields now this person can follow? Because at the end, they want to be employed, they want to make money and stuff. So, which other career fields can they follow now that is related to this film and TV?
all right. So, like I said, Jorge, film and TV is really broad. It's big, right? So it's not just behind the scene. Like, there are a lot of people that you find on camera, in front of the camera, people acting, people, doing presenting jobs, but they also did behind the scene. So you can all, like, you can be a producer, you can be a director, you can be an editor, a camera operator, but it's up to you as a person. Like I said, I, for one, yes, I'm behind the scene, but at the same time I'm still doing on camera work, right? So you can definitely do everything that you, but also, obviously you need to have like agencies, for example, if you want to be doing in front of the camera work, right? If you're doing behind the scene, you also need to have network connections, know people, yeah.
So, sorry, the when you're talking about agencies, can you please elaborate on that? What does agencies do,
Okay.
and how can you get an agency?
This is Lerato, Monahe. She wants to be an actor. How do you go about that? Obviously, you need to have talent. Let's start there. And if you want to act, you take your craft very seriously, work around that, perfect your craft. How do you go about finding an agency? You apply for agencies. We have agencies that you pay for and the ones that you don't pay for, right? So you apply for an agency, you have to have like your pictures, professional photographs, and then if an agency likes you, they take you. What do agencies do? They find work for you on your behalf, right? They send you to auditions, you go to auditions, you apply, and if the production, like, they send you to production houses for auditions. If you make it and you get a call back, agencies get to tell you that you got a job. When you start getting paid, they take 20% or half of the not half of, I don't know how they work, like they differ, but they take a certain percentage from what you get in when you get a job, because they find work for you.
All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, at least, guys, you heard that. What does agents do? So if you want to find yourself an agent is an agent or agency. Okay, agency. All of that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now I just want to ask the okay, the kind of bursaries that can find you here at Wits or any other institution, because I'm sure there is a film and TV in other institutions. Like, which bursaries can someone apply for if they want to study this film and TV?
We have different like bursaries that fund people that are doing media. we have NFVF, we have what other bursaries do we have? We have multi-choice. We also have other bursaries that I like really don't know much about, but NESFAS also does fund media studies, right? But if you decide to not come to Wits, let's say you decide not to study here and you want to do your media, film, and TV studies at after at City Varsity, Boston, you definitely need to have those bursaries because those are private institutions that requires you to pay for yourself, right? But yes, those are the bursaries that I know for now. I'm really not sure about others, to be quite honest, but you can do research about them.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you became a media student here at Wits now. Probably there are some challenges that you came across as a student. What kind of challenges did you come across?
My first year, damn. You remember it was COVID, right? So we had to go home. Didn't have a laptop, internet, dololo. So at the same time, I'm like, aziyakhala. So I was finding it hard to cope with my studies. Like it was really, it was really hard. I then had to, like, I didn't perform well. I didn't get good grades on certain modules. So yeah, zikhalile ngempela. That's the challenges that I faced on my first year. And I also was still trying to like figure this thing out. What are we doing here? What is this course about? What are you willing, like, what are you supposed to offer? What are you supposed to be like working on, right? So the challenges that I faced is was my academics. Because even when I talk to other friends of mine or other people that I know that are doing what I am doing with what I am doing, they say they're finding it easy, to be quite honest, because they do a lot of practicals. I'm doing a practical course, so I'm supposed to be doing 90% practicals, maybe 10% theory, just to enhance my skills. But they here at Verts, we're doing a lot of theory, so it's 80% theory, 20% practicals. So we read a lot than we actually working on our projects. So yeah, Verts is an academic institution.
All right. Yeah. So, but you managed to come across those challenges. Ne?
Yes, definitely you managed to.
So now, okay, just a word of advice to a grade 12 learner that is watching us or any student that is watching us currently. Advise them. Tell us more, like, yeah, talk to them. Hey, look at the camera, talk to them.
I mean, screw. When you apply, right? When you apply for courses that you want to do, assure that you do some self introspection. Know what you want. Sometimes we like the idea of, I want to be a lawyer. Like I, for one, I thought I wanted to do law because I was a president in high school. I was one of the top 10 students. I was one of the top 3. I was an A student, and I was like doing debate, right? Debate. So I thought, okay, I want to be a lawyer. I'm good at debating. I'm good as a leader. But then I found out I actually like the idea of like being a lawyer, right? But I didn't really like that. I didn't like the idea of that. So doing research, finding out, okay, this is what I want to do. I'm a media person. I want to do present. I want to do. You understand? Do some self introspection. Learn about what you want to do. If you have to take a gap year for your grade 12, so that you do that, definitely do that. Just so you find out, well, is this what I want to do, or is this what I don't want to do? And knowledge. Also do research. Like research about what you want to do. Ask people that are doing what they, and most importantly, also find a mentor, someone that's doing what you want to do, so that you get to be sure if that's what you want to do.
Okay, that's great. You are enjoying media studies.
I do. I am enjoying. Can I say something also? Please follow my new account, my Instagram account. It is Lerato _ Monaheng01. On TikTok, I am Lerato Khosazana01. Small accounts. Facebook, I am Lerato Khosazana, and then we can engage there.
All right, guys. So I'll write these handles on the description below, so that if you want to ask more questions that we didn't raise here, you can go and ask her. You can even comment down below. She will also attend that. But I'll put her handles so that you can go and follow her on this social media platform she recently mentioned. Gift Varsity TV. Thank you so much, Lerato, for your time. We really appreciate it. Gift Pozagana here, your host. Guys, keep on telling others about this channel so that they can know which career fields can they follow, and career fields that will meet their qualities, their attributes. And at the end, you must do something that you love, because out of passion, that's where you will be happy for the rest of your life and do the best. Thank you so much. Bye. Thank you for watching.